Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you've been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell button, and make sure you hit all so you see when I'm hitting up all my new videos, when I'm uploading all my new videos. And if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, and leave a nice little comment in the video. It'll be greatly appreciated, and give a thumbs up and share. Also, if you're going through to get to anything that you're going through that you only God know about, whatever you're trying to heal from, you're trying to gain endurance and persistence and strength for, to keep going, cutting away, lose focus, gain focused on something else, bringing to fruition, giving you strength to get through a death of a loved one, or a divorce, or family separation, or homelessness, or whatever. I'm sending that towards your way a million times fold. So whatever you're trying to succeed into life, or what are you ever trying to bring into your life, I wanted to go over that because you truly deserve it, especially you've been working really hard to get that. Anybody who's coming in with nefarious vibes, Decepticon-ass energy, we making bigger. We're not trying to make it bitter. We're making bigger and better to head towards the best. We're making history here. So whatever it is less than good on that not frequency is that. It's not going to be accepted towards me or the collective. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101 Heyokas. That is why it is so important right now to do everything you need to do and be very covert. And I'm not talking about covert narcissists, but covert just being a lot. I don't know if you may be seeing that a lot, doing that a lot, you don't realize how much you're being watched, especially if you've been healing, you've been letting go, you've been cutting cords, you've been seeing things for what they truly are, you're accepting things for what they are, you are letting go, you are forgiving. I mean, when I'm saying you're forgiving, you're being very quiet. People are like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they up to? Why are they not falling in for the traps? What are all the evil eyes and the ill will I've been wishing on them? They keep thriving, they keep going, they keep persisting. When you feel like there's like black magic on you, the best thing to do, keep doing the work. The things that you do and it's making people miserable is when you're focusing on you. You're not focusing on what they're trying to do. You're not focusing on the traps that they're trying to make for you. You just keep allowing yourself to stay focused on what is truly important, what your goal is, what you're trying to surpass, what you're trying to create. That's the reason why it's like how you earn your blessings is by how you can keep your energy up when you're in situations like me. I had to go to my adopted father's wake today. I had to be around family of his that did the utmost, and I had to keep it cool. I had to keep it 100 with myself, and that was something that shockingly, it wasn't even to take an effort. Usually I used to, when I had to, I used to have to roll one, put one in the air, and like, look, I gotta put my shoot. I was like Rihanna, there one spliff a day, keep the evil away. It was type that, but it wasn't even having to really make an effort. I had to be able to tell myself, you forgave. You forgave. Now it's just like, now let's see, you can keep telling yourself that all day, but let me see if you really forgave. I'm gonna put you in front of some people that did the utmost despicable things to you. Ain't even, admit anything to you, ain't even giving you closure, the truth, the money, every daggone thing that you had to go through, and they still try to play in your face, and you had to be cool about it. That's when, when you're starting to stay cool, that's when you learn, shockingly, what I'm growing. It's like my situation may not have changed, but dag, it don't put a dent in the whole program where it has really changed me. Because when you really sit back, there's a lot of times where we can really be going through hardships in our life. And that's all we see is the hardships. But we're not seeing the gratitude that universe and, ancestors and all this stuff is giving us that drive to keep pushing. you know, and the different things they're only giving you downloads about. It's like I have to use discernment on the different things that I talk about, because there's certain things that's just meant for self and self alone, and there's different things where, hey, the collective is going through this. You're going through a lot of hardships. You're going through things that really don't seem clear to you right now, but you're still trying to push forward. Even when you're ready to give up and you just trying your all to not give God what you really want to say to him, but you already know this is a test for me. I don't know what the test is for, but I know it's testing my faith right now. It's really testing my beliefs right now. It's trying to see what my focus is, what my intent is, what my choices are. Because you can say I want to be in a life where my life is where I'm around people that are thriving and allowing them to be vocal about being thriving, so they can help other people show how they don't went through mishaps, they don't went through constant setbacks. There's different times that they had to make huge sacrifices they didn't want to do. There's different times they had to go without money. There's different times that they may have been struggling with addiction, and they're telling people about it. I want to be around people like that, giving me pointers on how to come up. Like, oh, I can come up, but you're not a threat to me, so I want to see you come up. Like, I'm not that person that's being threatened by somebody else's journey, because I understand everybody's journey is different. Everybody had to go through things. If it was meant for me to have a journey like that, I would have been on that journey to receive that. Or maybe I did have a journey by that, but I was so busy focused on everybody else, I didn't realize I was sitting up here blocking every blessing I had, because I was so busy worried about what other people were doing. I mean, there's so many different things that was set up for you that you were not supposed to surpass, but there was something that you were divinely coded by. Like, when I see downloads, I see these different empaths that are coming out of the dirt. Like I said in the other video, it was like a underworld epidemic syndrome like that. If anybody ever seen it, the underworld movies, I love underworld. I love anything with vampires and werewolves, but it was just with Michael Coven. And I messed up his name. I said Michael Draven or Michael Craven, but it's Michael Coven. When he was in the Covenus family. That's what it was called. Because I said, where did I get Covenus from? I said, I forgot where the family was starting at, the crest of the family. It was like, you can't mix vampires with werewolves. But just so happened, it was somewhere down that timeline that they were going to make a dent in the program. And there's a lot of movies that I noticed that are coming out with these AI movies. I mean, really, life is speaking. What do they say? Life imitating art imitating life. There's a lot of things being spoken to you that's been going on for years that now they're finally being open and honest about, that they try to sit up here and pull a Mandela effect on us. No, that's not what you're seeing. No, that's not what's happening. Try to sit up here and gaslight the hell out of us when we see what we know we saw. But these are the different things that when you're starting to live authentically, you're living in your truth, you're allowing, you see the shade, you see when different people are being fake with you, you see different things are just not being right. You are becoming besties with your higher self, your intuition, with your intuitive, your gut. You're not second guessing it anymore. Now you're spending more time with, I said, all the real ones. They're all the ones that's really trying to get right with themselves are very in solitude. If you notice that, there's a lot of us that's in there like, hey, I gotta pull back. The world being real heavy right now. I'm trying to find myself. You're all in the purpose of finding self. This is not in the life of being a whole new person. No, this is the life of finding who I am, where I'm learning through my experience, through my purpose of who I truly am. Not by what somebody wanted me to be or what they painted me out to be to others, but who am I to me? You had to be able to go through these different things of where you may have been painted a certain way. And you had to go through those experiences where you were always trying to convince people, no, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm really a nice person. And people know that the ones that was talking all that mess about you knows that. But they didn't like that about you. That's something they didn't see within themselves, even though everybody has that. You just have to be able to find it within yourself. And it's just, we can become very observant to other people's lives and what we feel like we're lacking. And not like, have you ever looked in yourself? Have you ever tried to find that within yourself? Did you even give yourself a chance to be able to find it? If you can be able to see that within somebody else, you got to be able to look within and see what you can find. And if you can't find it, it's probably masked behind something that we had to heal from in the first place. And that's what we're doing. There's a lot of people that are okay being broken. That's what gets them attention. They're okay of being in that victim mentality because it gets them attention. They can't get it just being them, or they think that they can't get it being them. But there's a lot of people that are like that. They got to present themselves as somebody else. They shapeshift. Taking lives, like that movie Taking Lives. That dude studied that dude all the way down from the accent to, the way he probably picked his teeth. He really went down there, and there are some people that are willing to do that just to be seen, just to be famous, just to have money, all those different things. But when you're moving authentically, that becomes powerful. People may see having billions and billions of dollars as powerful. Yeah, that is. But a person can be status, like all day with money, but could be ignorant as hell when it comes to spiritual, emotional, and logical values. You want to be able to maintain both balance. That becomes really dangerous when you powerful and you know your shit and you know who you are. Man, there ain't nothing that can get over you. But you had to be able to go through these situations to be able to understand that. You had to be able to understand when you had people in your life that weren't authentic. So if you come off in life where you're going to be up there where this is going to cost you a lot, if you be around people, hell, it'll cost you a lot even when you ain't got a lot. We don't realize how much we block ourselves on greater opportunities or blessings and stuff, and we attach to these people. They'll probably come suck it dry, or you ain't even supposed to be in that vibration to even be able to receive that when you're there to get into alignment of it. And that's why a lot of times we miss it. Or there's a lot of times you had to be revealed by something right before you made a big decision that was going to destroy the hell out of you in your life. God will show you. He will show you the truth on something. Let me show you the reason why I didn't allow you to date that person. Or let me show you the reason why I didn't allow you to marry that person. Or let me show you about who your best friend and your wife was, connecting with. Or let me see how your best friend and your husband was connecting with. You had to be able to see all these different things, because whatever he has done for you down in your life, that's going to be greater in the future, that's going to be very huge into your life. He had to make sure you seen all the movers and the shakers in your life. The different people are there for you. There's 3 people you had to be focused on in your life through this whole spiritual journey. The ones that was there for you when you went through the hard times, the ones that put you in the hard times, and the ones that left you during those hard times. And when you got to that decision, people always want, they want to be able to have the finest things in life that you may be attached to or you supposed to be entitled to, but they are not willing to do the work for that. That's why you're seeing a whole bunch on your timeline move in silence. Everything that is coming to you ain't meant for everybody to see. If it was, God would have gave it to them. If it was meant for it, God would have, would have told them, or they would have been in that ear length for them to be able to know. Everything that you're going through, a lot of times we question where God's at. God's standing right there. There's a lot of times He will leave you open enough for you to have a direct hit just for that lesson to come and be taught to you. A lot of times He will allow you to go through something because it will make a dent in your life somewhere down the line, where it's not going to just help you, but help so many people. It's going to connect to you. Because it's like we can be connected with people that will make our life go through a downfall. You can see how some people, we can get up their demeanor, we can get up their language, their essence with their body fluid and all that, and it can take us downhill. But then you can get with that right person that's nurturing your mind, your body, that's good for your your nervous system, your mental health, and these people got you thriving. And then when you're in that vibration of you're being in that spirit to be living in your purpose, where you're not just helping yourself, but you see, I want other people to be able to see the thoughts that I see. You had to be able to have that direct vision first for you to execute whatever God and universe had for you to be able to do. For when it gets to you and He's like, look, this is for you and you only. So if you're coming towards this video and you've been getting a lot of different downloads in your life, and this is something that can really impact your life in a way, and they're telling you, if you've been seeing a lot of these different things, even though I know that may be the Illuminati sign, but you may be seeing a whole lot of that. You be hearing a lot of songs where they That's telling you, hey, or there may be something you may be excited about. I want to tell my homegirl this. I want to tell my bro this. You know, I want to, hey girl, hey. And then you wonder why the phone call be disconnected, or the video chat won't come in, or as soon as you get ready to say something, the phone call drop. That's the person like, hey, be careful of that person. Hey, that person ain't meaning right for you. Or you know what, hey, this mission is too premature right now for you to be announcing anything. This is going to be something that's going to, you know, bless your life in ways you never imagined. And there's too many people around you. Even when you have them out your life, there's too many people in hearing, listening, and watching distance, just wanting to really catch on to how you're able to push through things the way you are. How are you still able to live? How there's different things that they have wished on you, and you still keep thriving. You still come in like there ain't even a hair out of place. There's a reason for that. So whatever decisions, whatever sights, whatever dreams that you're making, if you're getting omens about certain people that need to stay in your life, and as soon as I say that and a certain people came up into your image or a certain name, those are the ones you need to take up out of there. Because this is at that time where you're supposed to be in CO mission, VP mission, or VIP mission, where you starting to promoting and letting go of folks. There are some people you have to let go from a distance and keep them at a distance. Keep your mouth shut. No matter if it's family, even if it's husband or wife, you never know. You could be married to a karmic. They probably in your life just for that season and that lesson, and they right there to make sure they can latch on, or they're going to try to make sure if they can't latch on to it, they're going to do everything they possibly can to keep you from it. So you keep moving, but you move in silence. Left hand, they can't know what the right hand doing. They can't stop what they can't see, and they'll understand when you execute it is when the only time you say anything is when it's checkmate. You hear that? Every time you hear that, it'd be checkmate. So I hope you were able to resonate with that. If you feel generous enough to drop a donation, the Cash App is there at the bottom of the description box below. Any of my social media handles, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, is in the description box below. I hope you have blessed holidays. Please be safe and responsible at every single thing you do. Shalom. Happy holidays. Ashe. Peace. Namaste. God bless. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. And keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Do not give up. You're going to go through things to get through things, but this is going to create better for you in your life. Warriors never have little jobs. They always have high missions. So you'll see me on my next video. Much love to you. I keep you in my heart, my prayers. Thank you once again for the support. And you'll see me soon. Peace.